All right, here's another video review. Just want to round out the four. This is the Gigapower Gigasaurs Gutter, their version of Snarl, and Grassor, their version of Slag. To not be too repetitive, I'm going to do these two together in one video. I've done Suppurator and Gravitor, Grimlock, and Sludge. So as usual, I'm just going to take a look at the figure and give you some of my thoughts on them. Like all these Gigapowers very much, and can't wait to get the fifth one, which will be Swoop, and I'll probably do one more video when I get him. So I'm going to start by just taking a quick look at these. And true to form, the paint and stylization on all these figures, as you've heard me say, is fantastic. Take a look at Gutter first here. Gutter was the first one I got, and really like the gold tail and the cherry red on him. And I think they redid his head sculpt for the version 2, which this is, and I think it's pretty neat looking. Head's a little bigger, but I like his expression, just very somber and cool. One cool thing too with him, he's got his chest opens up and they have a whole other bunch of detail in there, which is pretty neat. He does feel a little cheaper than some of the other ones in the joints. The ratchets on the arms have a little more play in them, but not a big deal. Does have metal, all the spikes on them are metal. I think there's probably some other die cast, I'm not sure exactly where, but this back piece here is metal too, which gives them some weight. Turn them around. Does have the dino leg on the side, which not a big deal. Looks okay. Back looks really cool, very reflective with those gold wings, the tail split, and this back piece. Cleans up pretty nicely. And just looks really cool. So that is Gutter. And then I'm gonna bring over Grassor. Now Grassor was the second one, and he's the one that really sold me on this line. Gutter I liked, but he didn't feel as solid maybe as a Fans Toys grinder that I had at the time. But then when I got this guy, I was sold. His ratchet joints were very solid. He has a lot more weight to him. The red looked really cool. I love the red with the silver chrome in the middle with the Autobot logo. I just think that's great. He's got huge legs. Similar to Sludge, he's got that like window with the more detail in there, which is really neat. Big beefy gold toys, huge toes, huge gun. I wish he had a more stoic face expression. I do like the red head and the blue eyes on all of these. I don't really use the alternative head, but I wish he wasn't yelling, but minor complaint. And I love the way the dinosaur head looks on this guy. There he is from the side. And yes, you have the dino legs that stick out in the back, but not usually looking at the back. And honestly, it adds color, it looks cool. And honestly, this back with these wings, really reflective, really neat detail on those. And like I said, that dino head with the gold looks absolutely fantastic and amazing. Very trim from the back. It looks great. I think he's one of my favorites. I think Sludge is my favorite still, but I love looking at this guy with the Triceratops head over top of him there, and the little blue, which I think on the arms is what the original toy had. They both come with a gun and sword, similar to all the others. Let's bring Snarl back over here. Let me see if I can try to do a little group shot here. I don't know if I can get them all. There's Gravitor, Sludge, there's the 3 of them. And I mean, the more of them you put together, they just look really cool. And then let's see if I can even, if I'm ever trying to get all 4 of these in here, I gotta zoom way out. There we go. There's Superator, Gravitor, Gutter, and Grassor. 4 Gigapower Dinobots looking awesome together. And one last, bring in the size comparison with MP44, so you can see how he shapes up with the Dinobots, and that looks awesome. Amazing. So once again, that's Gutter, Gigasaurs, or Gigapower, Gigasaurs, Gutter, and Grassor. There's Snarl, and their Slag, in conjunction with the other 2, Gravitor, Sludge, and Superator Grimlock. As always, thanks for watching.